I'm going to detach every piece so that you can understand how this is done. For the measurements, this blouse is meant to be very fitted on you, but if you are the type that has a bigger bust, then you might just make more room for the bust and for the chest area, sorry. And because the pattern is not that stretchy, it feels stretchy but it's not that stretchy, so you just make more rooms for the bust. That's if you have a bigger bust. And for this blouse, we're working horizontally till it covers your chest, your back, because this is a back panel. And once we're done, we turn and we have a vertical line. And as for the length, it depends if you prefer a crop top or if you want it longer. It all depends on how long you want it. Now let's start. I'm going to be using a 4.0 meter hook, 2 strands of yarn, and to make a knot I like to wrap around my hook to create a small loop. Then I'm going to hold that twist and pull in another small loop into that small loop. That's how I make a knot. And there's another method. Now we make a long chain. Mind you, this chain depends on the length of how you want your shirts to be. Like I said, it's meant to be in horizontal. So I made 70 chains. For the blouse, for the army green blouse, I made 80 chains. But this is 70 chains. So I just want to show you how long 70 chains is. 18 inches. So we're going to start single crochet. So I'm going to insert into the first chain, but it's not really that easy insert into this first chain, so it's preferable for you to make another chain. So if you made 80 chains, just know you're making 81, and then you can skip that chain that you made and make a single crochet into the next chain, the second chain, so that you can have more room for your single crochet. I'm at the end of the chain. So now I'm just going to chain one and turn my work. Now we can start with the pattern. So for this pattern, we're working back loop single crochet. The back loop is really not difficult to find. Just turn your stitch, then you see the V at the back, and you just make a single crochet. So that's single crochet, back loop only. So I'm at the end, just one more stitch to go. Just want to show you how we're going to do that part. As for the last stitch, we are not, I don't know if you can see there's a back loop, but we're not going into the back loop. We're going into both loops, like you just insert your hook inside the single crochet as normal. No back loop, no front loop, just insert as normal, then grab and make a single crochet and chain one and turn your work. For a beginner, you might want to use a stitch marker to track up your work, maybe at the beginning or at the end of every single crochet that you made, so your work can be straight, just like you don't want to miss out that part. So you might just use a stitch marker. Again, you repeat back loop single crochet. Don't forget, always at the end you're not making a back loop, you're just making a normal single crochet, chain one and turn. So this is how your work should look like straight. This is 10 rows of back loop single crochet. So you just have to keep going back and forth till you have your back panel of your own measurements. Like I said, you need to have more rooms if you're busty. Like, let me show you, for example, if you're busty and you make a button, this is how it's going to look like. It's going to keep losing. So the front panel that you're about to make and the back panel, just make sure you have like more rooms, so when you button up, it won't be so loose, because it's not meant to be loose, it's not meant to show your chest. So that's what I mean, like you should just make an extra row so that you can have buttons like this without it being loosed. So now I'm going to show you how to make decrease for the front panel once you're done with the back panel. So you're going to make decrease for the front panel like this. This is how the decrease should be for the front panel. So I loosed 4 stitches, just 4, 1 2 3 4. So now I'm just going to go 1. Instead of completing the single crochet, I'm not going to complete it. I'm going to go into the next stitch, second stitch, then grab again. Then I'm going to go into the third stitch, back loop, in, grab, and then the final stitch, no back loop, no front loop, just into the single crochet stitch. Then I'm going to grab again, and I have like 6 loops, 1 2 3 6 5 rather, sorry. So I'm going to grab this gradually 2, then grab another 2, then grab another 1, and then the last one. So as you can see the curve, that is how to make your decrease. Again, I'm back at it to make my second decrease, 1 2 3 4, and I'm going to repeat what I did the first time. So you're going to do this twice for the front panel. Now I'm going to show you how to make the button holes. So this is the first buttonhole. Then I'm going to make the second buttonhole. I'm going to count like 5 or 6. Just make sure the next buttonhole you're making is not so far from the first buttonhole that you made. Just like we have here, you can see the distance from each buttonhole is not so far from each other. So this is my sample. So once you're done with the buttonholes down to the chain, then chain 1, then come back and fill these chains with single crochets. And as for the buttons, not that hard, just have your buttons and a needle and a thread. You can use your yarn as a thread. So this is what you have now: a back panel, 2 front panels. And as for the armhole, it depends on your measurement. For a size 8, I think 6.5 inch should be enough, or 7 inches. Depends on how free you want your armhole to be, but if you want it like very tight, then I think 6 should be enough. For a size 8, actually. Size 8, size 6. I'm going to be using single crochet to join them together, because it's very easy using single crochet than using a needle. Yeah, it's very easy. What you just have to do is grab a new yarn and just keep going back and forth, but this time without back loop, just normal single crochet. So I'm going to do this till I get to the point where I didn't have any decrease on the front panel. I'm not going to join the part where I have my decreases in the front. I'm just going to stop at the edge. So I'm at the end. As you can see, my decrease, I didn't get there, and this is why I like using single crochet, because I'm done joining them together. So this is how the in will look like, and this is the outer part where people will see, there's no really much difference. It's all knit and very nice. So please use single crochet to join in. I'm also going to use single crochet to do the side by side also. Yep, now we're done with the body. Let's go for the collar. So yeah, if you haven't seen my tutorial on how to make the perfect collar for your mesh, please check it out on my channel. This is almost alike, but in single crochet. So grab a new yarn and insert into the edge, and now we're going to make single crochets in every stitch hole. Please pardon my stitch, is because I lost this I lost the color that was there before, so that's why it's looking very loose and a little bit rough. So you're just going to insert single crochets into those tiny holes. So I've gotten to the shoulder part where I did the joining, but I'm going to skip that part and go into the next stitch and make single crochets. Like I said, please kindly check the video where I made perfect color for your mesh shirts, then you'll be able to understand how to make perfect color for any of your crochet projects. So now we're going to begin our back loop the stitch. So at this point, just the way we normally do it, just going to make single crochet in the back loop. That's one. So you're going to make another single crochet into that same stitch. Yeah, into that same stitch. So now you have two single crochet back loop, then you continue with the back loop stitch. So you see, it looks very pointy. This is the reason why we made 2 single crochet in that same stitch. So you're just going to continue with the back loop, and when you get to the other side, you make a chain 1, and when you want to like turn over, you make an increase just like we did in the first other side of the collar. So you just keep doing that back and forth. And this is how your blouse should be looking like. I hope this tutorial was very helpful. Thank you so much for watching.